Number one, accountability. This is gonna set you free, whether it's true or not in every situation. If you always know that it's always your fault, it sounds crazy, but that will keep you crazy happy. The amount of athletes I've met that blame coaches, even at the professional level, blows my mind. There are dudes in this room who always are talking shit, blaming coach. Right now, I see some of these good looking faces. I know behind that face, I'm like, that kid right there. You know, like it's real. Do not blame anybody but yourself. It will make you happy. It's a huge mindset. Number two, I am blown away by people's entitlement. Just because your mom and dad had sex at the right exact second to give you athletic ability doesn't mean nobody owes you shit. So accountability, eliminating, first accountability, second, eliminating entitlement. Nothing is owed to any of y'all. It is what it is. It's like sports. It's a game. So just because somebody gave you a scholarship or gave you an at-bat, it's you. You're not owed anything. Coach, if you've got real accountability, like this is on me, and you don't think anybody else owes you shit, the last one is in a different school, but all together, those three change people's lives. The third one is simple, which is be nice. This is a crazy one, especially at this age. If you realized how life actually plays out, and you will one day when you're 60, 70, 80, the number one hack, the smartest move, be kind, which is why, coach, earlier I said be nice to yourself, because nobody's nice to anybody else if they don't like themselves. The only people in here that are mean, trying to tear down others, because they're hurting. When people are tearing down other people, that just exposes that they're hurt. But if you're lucky enough to feeling good, give roses to people, because people are gonna be the fuel that gets you there. I actually think, and I've been really paying it, I love this question, Bubba. I think it comes down to who loves it the most, like actually likes it. There's definitely kids that I'm looking at right now that realize logically, like this is how I'm gonna get paid, but they don't like live for it. You don't live for ball. And I think the all pro versus the Hall of Famer, the Hall of Famer's addicted. They cry when they retire. They're trying to play to the last day, right? Even if, look at the greats. They can't even retire. Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady. Even though I hate Tom Brady and Michael Jordan so much, they are the fucking greats. These fuckers don't know how to retire. They unretire, they retire because they fucking love it too much. So the separation is the fucking passion for it. You can't breathe without it. And by the way, the kids in here, like when everyone else is like, you know, like you love it too much or like have some other hobbies, like don't let somebody else tell you what you fucking love. Look at this shit. You won't be able to see it. This is my fucking report card from high school. I failed every fucking class. Right? And everyone's like, no, you need a fucking diploma to fall back on. We know you're telling your whole high school, Gary, that you're gonna be the best businessman. Don't let anybody tell you what your passion is, right? Now, sports is hard. The chances and the likelihood of this room being there is gonna be hard, real hard. But just falling in love with something, you can take that energy and put it to something else. Don't let people tell you what you love or how hard you go. Squeeze the shit out of this opportunity. Life is crazy because it's just about this. There really is nothing else. Life is how you see it. Some of you in this room are optimistic and some of you are pessimistic. That's just real talk. It's just the chemicals in your body. Some of you are approached with any situation and you're like, this is gonna be great. And others in this room see a situation and they're thinking about why this isn't gonna work out. And for me, what I've been spending my whole life on, starting with my sister who's 3.5 years younger, that I tried to reshape and see more positivity in every outcome, to where I am today, where I get 10,000 DMs a day on TikTok and Instagram about this talk, even though they think they're talking about something else. It's the same shit, which is, if I can get to you at this point and you actually realize while you watch this video right now, me talking with you, that you're actually in charge, like on some real shit, you're actually in charge of deciding if you want to see the opportunity or if you want to see what's not going to be the opportunity. The second you make that switch, it's game over. And I'll give you the comp. For some of you, this is gonna make sense. Everybody in this room is so talented that at some point, now that you're at this level, this age, some of you are starting to realize, oh wait, if I really work, right? Because you've been so talented, you are so talented that some of you, and I see Coach shaking his head, like, this is a big one, and it's the physical version, and then I want to get you into the mental version. The physical version is some of you in the last 6 to 24 months were like, wait a minute, if I actually go a little harder, if I actually push myself, if I actually work, well, I'm starting to get better than dude that was better than me a month ago. Like, because talent is just half of the equation. There's a bunch of people in this room that are way more talented than the dude that's sitting to the left and right of them, and that's gonna be the way it is forever. And the dude to the left and right of them are gonna be in the league, and you're not. And forget about injuries and other shit, because that's some other shit. I'm talking this is the single variable of what I just said. And so for me, anytime I get a quick burst with the youngsters that I'm gonna look up to in a couple years, because let there be no confusion, in 2 minutes, life goes fast. Frog, we're getting old. In 2 minutes, these kids are gonna be shining on Saturdays and Sundays, and we're gonna be cheering for them. I just really want you to win. One thing that I was really affected about when I was a kid, roughly around your ages, I would start, I don't know why, like almost like an old wisdom thing. I would just chop it up with old people. Like when I was like 9, 12, 14, 17, I would just, at the playground, I would just roll up on grandparents and chop up with them. And the one thing that scared me was regret. People would always just have regret. Like, I wish I married this girl, or I wish I got that job. And because I love sports so much, it would really catch my attention when people were like, man, I wish I kept pursuing my baseball career. I think I could have made it. What I'm petrified on some real talk with all of you right now is you can't be in this room right now unless you're bananas talented. Which actually means one of two extremes. You're either gonna go there and you're gonna live that life and it's gonna be remarkable on that level, or you're gonna live with regret at 25, 29, 37, 42, 57, and the worst thing in the world, besides not having life, death, all that terrible shit, is really regret. And I'm just trying to pump fire into this screen for 15 minutes to get one of you, if I can get one of you to hear what the fuck I'm actually saying and decide to switch it up and this is the fucking moment where you decided not to go down the path of ending up with regret, but actually doing it. Whether you win in sports or not, it's more about the mindset of just happiness, like being good. That's what I'm here for. Please choose. Like the same way you work on watching film and going into the weight room and like your craft, running sharper routes or working on swim moves or whatever fuck position you got. Like the same way you work on that, you need to work on being like, man, I'm not gonna let bullshit, insecurity, worrying about what other people think, negativity, just tune that shit out. Grab both of your index fingers and put them directly in your ears and live like that for the rest of the time on your earth. Because I'll tell you why, here's how it plays out. If you do this, because that's how I play, and when I see everybody else who's winning, AKA happy, successful, they got fucking index fingers in their ears. Index. And let me tell you why that matters. I use a sports analogy everywhere else. This is literal for y'all. When you do this, you don't hear them booing. You're not worried about putting up an Instagram video and people saying you're too slow or that's whack or who gives it. You can't hear them. That's powerful because everyone gets wrecked on some hate and trolling. That's not even the biggest thing I'm trying to get you to protect yourself from. When you do this is the big one, boys. You can't hear them cheering. Some of y'all are gonna lose on the mission that you have for yourself right now because you're gonna get high on your own supply. You're gonna believe what they say about you. You're gonna believe those 5 stars. You're gonna believe you're number 7, and it's gonna soften you, and you're gonna lose. You're gonna get so hyped on all the gassing that you're gonna fuck it up. And so what I'm trying to do right here is get you into this place. This place. Fucking love your friends, family, be a good person, do the right shit, put in the work, love yourself first. You're not gonna love anybody else if you don't love yourself first. If you're sitting right now and you're insecure and you don't love yourself, because there's a lot of people like that, so there's definitely people in this room. I promise you somebody else put that poison in your head. Parent, neighbor, older sibling, somebody else put that poison in your head. Love yourself first, then you can love everybody else. Put in the mental work. You've got the physical talents. That's a wrap. God gave you that. That's a wrap. That you've got that. That is not even an interesting conversation. You've got that. Everybody's gonna lose on this. Everybody loses on this. And you got a real shot not to, because you got people around you. This is why I fuck with this program. This is why I'm here, that really care. And I pray that one person heard me right now that was starting the process of letting this go down the wrong path. It's about loving yourself, but not feeling yourself. Love yourself, but don't think you're special. I think I'm the best. I actually think I'm currently in the process of becoming the greatest entrepreneur of all time. Meanwhile, I don't think I mean shit. If I die tomorrow, I'll be trending on social media for 24 hours, a little love, your favorite clip, your this. You guys be like, damn, we just talked to him yesterday. You know, like that, and then that'll be it. And that'll be it. So believe in your shit, but don't gas yourself up to take you off course.